Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the Silent Hill 2 remake is something that a lot of people were very excited for. This was a game that was absolutely praised by fans. It was very successful out there in the sales, and it's something that people have been talking about for years ever since. The horror game out there that spawned a movie and absolutely scared the living hell out of a lot of people out there, and have spawned so many incredible cosplays at cons all across the world, was getting a remake. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some of the first glimpses that have recently leaked online, and needless to say, it is not going over very well with the fans at all, because as we've seen so much in the modern era with remakes, reboots, and remasters, they like to change things inside of the games. They like to change things in their ideas of thinking of modernizing things and bringing it up to modern standards, and because of their own ideology in a lot of cases. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that's exactly what happened to our Silent Hill 2 remake as well, because boys and girls, I am sad to say it looks like there's a very good possibility that Sweet Baby Inc. may have once again struck, and it's not going to end very well for the Silent Hill 2 remake, because a lot of people were super excited about this, and this should come as no shock to us at all in the modern era. We know this infection has been permeating inside of the video game industry and inside of all of media and entertainment for a very long time, and now we are really finally starting to see the fruits of all of their years of very quiet, underhanded, and backroom dealing work. That's what we're getting now. All of this stuff's finally coming to fruition. It's all finally starting to come out. It's all finally starting to see the light of day. And guess what? Fortunately enough, out there, you as a gamer, you as a customer, you as a fan's voice still matters. And all of the pushback and all of the blowback is making a lot of these video game companies rethink their stances and all of the stuff that they have invested in over the last few years. Millions and billions of dollars have gone completely and totally down the drain because they've decided to go with what they were sold as was going to be the new hot thing that has absolutely failed miserably and done nothing more than put egg on their face. And this Silent Hill 2 remake, boys and girls, is just the latest edition of that. So we're going to get this article from that Park Place, get into all of the juicy details of exactly what the backlash is being caused by and what all of the fans out there are saying. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, subscribe, or follow if you have not already, depending on what platform you are, and let us know in the comment section down below whether you were excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake and whether or not you would still be willing to buy it, or if this is something that's going to completely and totally put you off of trying to visit back the world of Silent Hill. So Sweet Baby Inc. style consultancy accused of pushing DEI agenda on Konami's Silent Hill 2 remake. By our dear sweet John F. Trent. Thank you, John. Following the release of a new trailer for Konami and Bloober's team's upcoming Silent Hill 2 remake, a Sweet Baby Inc. style consultancy called Hit Detection is being accused of pushing the woke DEI agenda on the game. In the trailer released as part of the Sony's State of Play presentation for May 30th, the character design of Angela is being criticized for making her face plumper and uglier. Ex-user Mangoa posted, "In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill 2, modern cheeseburger remake. You promised me you'd take me there again someday with a side of fries and a milkshake, but that day never came. The Crimson Chin." And as you can see, obviously, this is a very much a drastic change from the original character. You can see he has a much more defined, much more profiled character in the original version. You know, the very high cheekbones, the very cut, very thinner face, very square, not squared off, but the nice round chin. Whereas, as you can see, and also not a turtleneck. Not a turtleneck either there, boys and girls. And as you can see in our new version, we have, I would say, probably added a good 30 to 40 pounds onto the character. Just based on the face alone. Plus, you now have a turtleneck. Why? I don't get this. Really, just like their neck that much offensive to you? Or were you just trying to hide how fat and thick you had to make the neck on this character model in order for the face to look proper with how fat you actually made them on there? Like, this is the kind of ridiculousness that they did. This is the kind of agenda they want to push. They want to make everything you see in modern entertainment and media to look as ugly and nasty as they are on the inside. These people are vile and wretched folks that their only goal is to simply destroy everything they can get their hands on. And they will slip it in under the guise of acceptance and identity politics and go, well, we're just trying to make it so everybody feels accepted and wanted and everybody can represent it and yada, yada, yada. Well, guess what? You'll never be able to represent everybody. That's an impossible task, because guess what? If you're smart, you understand the fact that every single person is an individual with their own unique characteristics and traits. That's the way God designed all of us. That's why we all have free will. That's why it's all okay for even the best of friends in the world to disagree on certain things. Even people who decide to marry each other, they talk about marital spats all the time. Because even the person you chose to decide to spend the rest of your life with and have children with can still get on your nerves sometimes. Not anything will ever be for everyone. And if you try to do that, you will sacrifice good quality storytelling and your already built-in fan base, hoping to garner a group of individuals out there who simply don't exist in a significant number enough to make you in any way financially successful. And we have seen this time and time again. Suicide Squad, the Walt Disney Company, there's a million examples of this out there. This will fail just like every other example has of this before. History doesn't just repeat itself, boys and girls, it also rhymes. So not only the character design being lampooned, but so is the voice acting. X-user really username wrote, please tell me I'm not the only one who generally thinks the voice acting is way worse now in Silent Hill 2 Remake, especially for Angela. Here's some comparisons, and let's see if we can listen to some of this and see what we have to think about this.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay, so there you go. So there's from the original. There's from one of the originals.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay.
Why adding the baritone and pitch to the voice? Once again, nothing feminine. Everything has to be androgynous. No more bringing sexy back, boys and girls. This is disturbing on so many levels. How insecure do you have to be as a person to have to go into every wonderful, lovely model that fans have known and loved so long and just go in there and smash it and destroy it and make it an ugly version of yourself? This is the exact same kind of kid that went in there and broke toys just for something to destroy. Destruction for literal destruction's sake. This is a person who has severe issues, and there's a group of people that have severe issues inside of themselves that they need to seek some real counseling for. This is pathetic. So Bloober Team has hired Sweet Baby Inc. 2.0, Hit Detection, a sensitive consulting company for Silent Hill 2 Remake plus ESG Konami. Ever wonder why Maria looks so sanitized? Not spoiling the game, but it's over, bros. Pack your things. When they say modern audience, they mean it. As shown in the above post, Hit Detection does list Bloober Team as one of its clients on its website. In fact, the company's homepage states, Hit Detection is a video game consulting firm with global presence. We bring decades of experience in games, media, consumer electronics, and interactive entertainment to deliver most comprehensive and accurate insights to clients who have trusted us for many years. Among these esteemed clients to publicly reveal, we have provided services to the likes of Bloober Team, Remedy, and Sega. I wonder why the Sega games aren't so good. Our committability a team from a variety of backgrounds, including underrepresented groups, there's that buzzword, is a superpower that allows us to provide unique and varied perspectives, setting us apart from other firms. This diversity is a strength, and that fortifies our insights and gives us a natural advantage within the consulting landscape. Well, boys and girls, anybody that's been around in this sphere for longer than 5 seconds knows exactly what all of those buzzwords means. Diversity for diversity's sake, all over again. We all know about the diversities. We all read about all of that kind of stuff. We're fairly well aware of that, exactly what the diversity means. So not only Hit Detection promoting itself using this language, but as noticed by Mangler, one of the company's services, sensitive issues assessment. Our team assesses the risk factors for depictions of characters from underrepresented groups, themes, and potentially community reactions. I wonder if this is the same people that have given every black person in a game over the last couple of years the exact same haircut from Killmonger. I don't know. That's weird. Interesting, the company also claims to offer sales forecasting, where it offers data-driven predictions as an external check on our clients' internal projections. Oh, yes, giving you that way so you can fluff the numbers and make it look like, even though contrary to historical precedent over the last couple of years, pushing this kind of nonsense into video games, of course, will sell them more games. Yeah, that doesn't work out because, see, here's the thing about a hypothetical model of a prediction. It's a prediction model. How do you judge how good a prediction model is? You compare it to real world results. If the prediction model doesn't line up with real world results, it sucks. How's your prediction model working out for the sales on old Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League? Huh? Yeah, about that. And of course, Grums has to jump in as well. Let's see how Silent Hill is doing. Oh, I guess consulting firm Hit Detection didn't predict this gamer reaction. Huh. Konami and Blooper Team, don't hire consulting firms like Hit Decision. They have no idea what they're doing and just cost you a lot of sales. And yes, they do. And boys and girls, this should come as no shock to anyone whatsoever. Konami has been talking about stuff like this. They've been talking about all of this diversity nonsense and shoving it into your games and all of that other kind of nonsense. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to say to all of you huge Silent Hill fans out there who were super excited, who were could not wait for this, get to see it, get to enjoy it, and get to absolutely love it in every way, shape, and form of getting to see something that was updated and redone and properly meant to run on the modern stuff so you could really enjoy the full aspect ratio of all of your graphics cards and everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, just like so many other things, everything that DEI touches turns to dust. They have now devastated and destroyed the remake that so many people were so excited for, the Silent Hill 2 remake, and it's only going to cost Konami and everybody else involved this a whole lot of money and lose them a whole bunch of sales. And you know what, boys and girls? It's exactly what they deserve. That's what they deserve to get. This is what they do to themselves. It doesn't matter how many times. I mean, we need that clip. I need that clip of how many times have we had to teach you this lesson, old man? It's like, how many times do we have to go through this? How many times do you have to continue to go down this path that you continue to trust these people that are nothing more than snake oil salesmen that are selling you a bill of goods that actually doesn't ever do anything. It doesn't help your bottom line. It only damages you and hurts you. How many times are we going to have to teach you as gamers, as fans, as paying customers this lesson, old man? Stop listening to the woke cult ideology acolytes of the cult out there. Stop listening to those insane people completely and totally obsessed with DIE nonsense and listen to your fans. Listen to your customers. Because at the end of the day, if you keep going down this path, you will end up going bankrupt. And the Konami, a legendary studio like Konami, may not exist anymore. And it's not unprecedented. We've seen it happen a million times in industry, time after time. You make bad decisions. You make bad business choices. You ignore your fans, you ignore your customers, and you bet on something that someone lied to you, telling you that it was going to be the next hot thing, and you lose your company. It happens. Konami, you still have time. Do not ever allow something like this to happen again, because if you do, you will go the same way as the dodo. It's like we always say, make the fans happy, we'll make you rich. Piss us off, and you'll go bankrupt.